Okay guys, so I'm gonna be using this sugar, any kind of regular sugar, and I'm using 1 cup of sugar, and then I'll be using this lemon juice, which is 1/4 of lemon juice as well, and then I'll be using 1/4 of cup of water as well. So just 3 ingredients, just simple, and then I'll show y'all how we're gonna boil this as well. So what I ended up doing, I ended up bringing it to the medium heat, and then I bring it down to the container right over here, and we're just gonna wait for it to start warming up. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and put the liquids first, and then I'm gonna pour in the sugar slowly to see how the consistency is gonna be, and then from there we'll see. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and pour the water first, and that's just the 1/4 cup. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put the lemon juice on it as well, and we're just gonna wait for that a little bit. And I'll just have a spoon in it. So the whole point of this is that you just want to go ahead and like melt the sugar, and once you do that, then you're gonna go ahead and let it simmer. Once it starts boiling, you're gonna lower it down, and then you're gonna once it's ready, you know, once you see that color airborne burn, I don't know how you say that, airborne, something like that, kind of like brownish, then you want to turn it off, put it in a container, and then you want to let it cool off. All right. So in here I'm going to be pouring this just a little bit. Until it dissolves completely. And I'm just pouring it little by little. And if you want to do all of it, that's fine. So here is the other part of it. And that's gonna help it so it won't be like super sticky into the pan. And I recommend this type of pans, not like the metal kinds, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna stick to it and then it's actually going to burn. And of course, you know, the sugar has to melt. Now if you feel like it has not been, like you don't see like kind of hot, I don't know if you can see the fume on it, but if you feel like it's not there yet, go ahead and bump it a little bit up, not too high either. You want to keep moving it around and try to go ahead and dissolve all that sugar, and we'll see if it boils anytime soon. Once it starts boiling, make sure you do it super fast and lower the volume on the heat. Of course, you know, all the stoves are different, so not all the stoves are going to be the same. Now, do you see all that fume in there? Then you're going to go ahead and see that it's starting to get hot, so it should start to get boiling anytime soon. And as you can see, there is still bubbling, but we're going to go ahead and leave it there until it starts getting golden. As you can see, the color starting to change on it, start to get a little bit darker, and even the smell on it, you hear guys, it's starting to smell like honey, and it smells amazing. I wish I could eat this though, I really do. So it looks like it's starting to get darker, but we're gonna wait a little bit more. And the key is to always keep an eye on it. Don't let go of it, because you just never know, it can burn on you, and we don't want no accidents. So you just want to keep moving it around, let it, like for in case, I still have it in medium, so you want to keep it on the medium. Do not go overboard with the fire or go any less, because if you go any less it's never gonna cook. So just keep it at medium. So on here, as you can see, I let it go up and then I move it, and it kind of like gets darker, and as you can see, it keeps getting darker and darker. And you want to have also a container that you're gonna be pouring it on, whether it could be glass or a plastic, but I highly recommend a plastic, just because of, you know, in case if it's a glass, you don't want to break because it's kind of hot, the whole wax thing or the sugar per se. And all we want to do is just move it and keep an eye on it, and I'll show you the results. And you want to make it into a color that it's going to be kind of like brownish. You don't want to make it into a color that is going to be too light, so we're going to make it a little bit dark brown. And remember, always stirring it. Okay guys, so this is the color that you want to make sure you want to get. It's a brown type. As you can see, it's not clear anymore, and of course you don't want to make it too dark because that will be burning. And that is the perfect color. So we're just gonna go ahead and turn it off the fire and pour it on a container. Okay, once we pour it, it's gonna be on this plastic, or it could be in any one, and you just want to be careful. And do you see that, guys, how it looks like? If you want to scrape all the sugar out, you can. Just be really careful. And you don't want to put this on your skin yet. You want to let it cool it off. It looks so yummy, but I cannot eat this. As you can see, that's the way that it looks like. It looks dark, and that's how it's supposed to be. The wax, that color, dark. So like that, it could be a hard wax. So now we all have to do is just let it sit there until completely it's cool off, and then I'll go ahead and show you a demo on how to use it on your, you can use it for like your legs, your arms, your eyebrows. You can use it for anywhere you want to use this, for any waxing. So let it cool this off, and then I'll be right back, guys. Okay, you guys, so this is the consistency. I'm not sure if you can see that, but what it is that it looks kind of like gooey, and it's already cooled off. As you can see, you don't want it to be hard, so I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate to you in one of my legs. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on there. As you can see, this is what it looks like. It looks like a hard wax. And then I'm gonna go ahead and spread it right here, and you want to make sure it's to the room temperature, not too hot either, and you just want to spread that all around it. And it's kind of warm, and once you let that dry, and then if you want to spread it somewhere else, you can. So once you have that, you want to make sure that it's cool off, so that you can be able to stick it. So since it's already cooled off, you want to make sure you pull this, and you want to make sure it's on the other direction from the hair. And you just let it dry until it gets hard. I would say probably the only down part of this is that since it's really sugary, and you want to, like, you know, kind of do the hard wax, and you have nails, it gets stuck easily to your fingers. And of course, you know, it does hurt like any other wax. Ow, and it hurts really bad. As you can see, I don't know if you can see the little hairs in there. And then, like, it literally hurts for the wax part. I'm gonna let the other part dry. So a little bit has cooled off. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and do the opposite side since the hair growth is going that way. I'm gonna do it this way to peel it off. So I know it's gonna hurt, and it hurts just a tiny bit. But if you're into waxing, of course, if you're pain tolerance, you probably can handle this. But my hair is, as you can see, it's pretty thick, which is nasty. I normally shave. Hurts like a lot. How can you people do this? Also, the only thing bad about this is that literally, like, the whole feeling after feels so sticky. It feels like you have candy in your skin. Ow. Got the end of it. I mean, if you were to do it like hard out, you can, but since I don't like waxing, I do not like that, so it does feel sticky, and of course it feels kind of hot because of this. But other than that, you guys, I don't know. I'd rather skip this method out. I'm not gonna do it ever again. I'm gonna continue with shaving instead. But I don't know, you guys try this out. Comment down below, like and share. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you want to see any more products, anything you want me to try out, let me know. And of course, follow me on my social media. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. You all know all the deal. So yeah, let me know what you think about this wax. Sugar wax.